What's good? It is Leisha B from the all new Morning Rollout. And today I wanted to get into a conversation about just what Detroit has to offer. And the fact that so many people always think of the politicians, the people who have huge platforms, but there are culture changers happening every single day that you may not actually know are changing the culture here. And I got someone who's definitely changing the culture because you probably already know his name. His name is Blaaqgold. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great because going down your accolades really made me lock in that you have been doing some crazy things in your life.
Yes.
So we got to start from the beginning. I want to ask this first question. What's the most Detroit thing about you?
Music.
Sure.
Yeah. Music.
That makes sense. I mean, it is a music city.
Yeah.
So when it comes to what you do, you're a producer, you're a DJ. What is, I guess, what in the Detroit musical environment first drew you to wanting to dive into production and into DJing?
It really started off with, shout out to my mom, my parents, my grandparents. It was just like so much so embedded in my family. I didn't know really much what to do with it as a kid. I just kept like singing like stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to get out, oh, what if this beat sounded like this or something like this. So like as a kid, I was already thinking of isolating stems or however like things are now to, you know what I'm saying, production wise. And I didn't know I was going to be DJing either. So it was really like I was just humming and, you know, trying to get things out and then end up finding myself making music around like early beginning stages of high school, so around like my freshman year of high school, like 2007, and then it just went on up from there. Like couldn't stop me. Like I was like, yo, like I get to make anything I want. It's a rap, son. You know what I'm saying? So like it was legit. It was up there. So
I love that. Shout out to moms.
Yeah, shout out to
the
mom.
fam.
Yeah, shout out to the fam.
So
they gave me that soul for sure.
So for you, was there like a song that really made you be like, okay, how did they make that? Or what was that spark besides just humming?
I can tell you a song for sure I kept humming in the shower. I didn't know. We didn't have Shazam at like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? So like it was, wow, I can't even give you the song right now. I can hum it. I think, what song
Go
is
ahead, give us a little hum.
What's this song, man? There's so many songs now. That's the thing as a DJ. It's like, it's so many. As an artist too, it's so many songs now that's just like in the head. That's just like that one song that you just can't get out no more, or like you know it's there. But it's a Pete Rock joint.
Okay.
It's no, I can't even get it out. Wow.
Hey, at least you had the artist.
Yeah, we did.
But that's
it is a Pete Rock joint, but I kept like humming it in the shower because I didn't know what it was, but like I knew the bass line was just like so funky.
And you were singing and humming this
just
at
like
6?
Yeah, I kept doing this thing and I'm like, I don't know what song it is, but like it just, you know, until I found out like, wait, I know what it is now. It's the Chief Rocker joint.
Okay, that's a good one for a 6, 7-year-old.
You know, yeah, but it was that bass line. I was just like, you know, that sample is like insane. So like that was the only thing I knew as a child. I'm like, yo, like this is it. Like I went everywhere. Like I say, I had like my whole, you know, child series, just like riding a bike. It would just be, that was like the main bass line that would be stuck in my head. So like being able to curate or like sample something like that as an adult is just like, of course that sparks back memories, you know what I'm saying? And of course, yeah.
I love that that was the moment that you just couldn't get out of your head. I feel like that's with all music. And based off of what I researched, your influences also make me know that we are going to be very good friends.
Really?
Roy Ayers. You got Slum, obviously Slum Village.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yep.
Jill Scott.
Yep.
And like just off of those alone, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be kinfolk. We gonna be cool. So how do those inspirations and obviously others that are in the city of Detroit manifest in your work now, either when you're in the studio or just behind the decks?
Man, it really made me unapologetically me when I'm behind the decks and when it comes to making music now. Actually, it's more behind the decks than it is music because I actually just found myself when it came to making music. Like I was kind of all over the place. but like it was just something I was enjoying to do, of course, because I started making music first.
Right.
So like these influences, like my mom banging the first 2 Jill Scott albums back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Mom's
now,
got taste.
listen, talk to me off the second album. I can say that restfully. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, like that was a joint I ran back as a kid, also off the CD. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, as a producer, first it was just like these people made me, you know what I'm saying, get like, or made me feel like I can't do anything, but like, and it just gave this smoothness out of me. And I didn't really utilize that because like, I feel like I was following
the trends, like what's
not
popping.
really the trends, but like what it was like who really inspired me. But
Got
like,
it.
you know, I feel like everybody start off with how whoever really inspired them to do something first, and then you veer left, like do your own thing. So I was like on the tip of still learning, and now, you know, now I'm able to really like put out some quality work because I've learned just so much of just like from peers, from people that's not here anymore.
Right.
And now for music though, like when behind the decks, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm able to be like, I can take them to where I was at it when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And like really push them to like, yo, this is where my thought process is. And it's like, when I DJ, I don't feel like it's just song for song. I feel like it's, I'm able to, I don't think it's song for song. I'm able to really pivot folks. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say. It's not song for song. It's more so like I feel like I'm still producing while I'm DJing. So like, I don't feel like it's just, here y'all go. It's like,
Right.
I feel like I'm still
You're creating.
I still feel like I'm actually creating while DJing. And
Right.
I don't feel like a lot of people really understand that. Or if y'all do, you know, yeah.
I feel like people don't really, because I think that when they go to certain events, they're just like, oh, okay, the DJ is just, you know, sliding stuff in. They don't really understand like how much time, effort, and curation goes into it. Not only that, but also, like you just said, you're also producing at the same time. So how are you able to balance both at the same time?
I cannot. I'm a person that say I cannot. It's hard. For me, at least it's hard because at first when I started doing it, it was so dope. Like I was like, yo, I'm about to go out here and push these remixes. And shout out to House Party Detroit. Like, I wasn't really on the scene like that DJing. Like, I was only, so me starting off DJing was me only playing my beats. And I did that at Parameter Sound when it was on Jefferson and Agnes. And it was like every Friday they would have like a beat showcase full of producers. And I was like, I didn't want to come with a laptop. I didn't want to come with my phone. I had one day to figure out how to use a controller and play some beats on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted the transitions to blend. So like, and so me teaching myself how to DJ from my own production was the way. Because I'm like, oh, this is how it works. I'm like, yo, it's a rap.
That probably was a loophole, low key, because you were already able to like know your own music in and out. So you were able to figure out how the blends would work a lot easier than just using music that wasn't your own. Exactly.
So like when it came to curation, like I was with it. So like anybody asks like, oh, do you DJ anywhere else? I'm like, nah, unless you want to hear my own music, not really. So when it came to my first set, my boy Reckless, he was like, you want to hop on this set? It was like 2018 and it was a house party event. It was at Northern Lights Lounge and I got some of my favorite songs and I was ripped it. And I thought I messed up because I downloaded a new program of Tractor and I didn't get used to it. And I was just like, man, it was terrible. And they was like, yo, you're fire. We need you on the next show. And so ever since then, like we just been backing each other up. Like we've been growing with each other. And now, you know, ain't no shame. There's really no shame. Like I said, so I grew with them. And like I said, the wave with, like I said, with production with that too, like it just so happened like I was gonna do this thing, but like it was so much now, like the party scene drove me out of like pushing my own music out too, you know what I'm saying? Because it was still a good introduction because I pushed my remixes out. Right. But like I think the balance of putting that there and there, like I feel like it was just a split because I still was able to, give people music within that, but like I just didn't do it on the party scene as much. So unless it was like a remix, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people, they want to hear that ears. It has to be certain events to that. You want a Friday night, you don't want to hear no instrumental. You know what I'm saying? You want to say something. You know what I'm saying? You want to get out, have a drink, whatnot. So yeah.
And that's the cool part about, I think, when I talk to DJs and just people in the music industry, like how their brains work, like how you're able to curate for different audiences. So speaking of, we've been kind of like talking around it. Can you tell me about 79 FM?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
'Cause before I moved here, people were telling me that I need to pull up for 79 FM. So can you tell everybody what that is?
All right. So 79 FM is a fictional radio station, right, in Detroit that, hey, this is it. This is 79 FM, baby. It's like, nah. But 79 FM is a fictional radio station that I wanted to. First, initially, it was supposed to be like it's a project that it was supposed to be a beat tape, right? And I had all this curations. I had like a good friend of mine, Mona Lise, like she did like it's supposed to be like traffic reports, and it's supposed to be like legit, like a beat tape surrounded, like just based off Detroit, but like. It's that radio station that you never get to hear some cool stuff on there, right? So the project never came out. And this is me being vulnerable as a artist. I was like, they probably not gonna like it. But like the idea of it, of course, sound dope, but I just didn't believe myself at the time. So Spotlight Detroit opened up in around 2021. And so like we was there, of course, like all the homies was getting parties or whatnot. And I was the last to get one. So it was like, I had a meeting with them, the people at Spotlight. It was like, oh, we'll give you a Wednesday night. I'm like, a Wednesday? I'm like, all right, I guess. And so I named it 79 FM, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why not start here? So like, essentially that was going to be the place to come hear good music, like, the beat tape, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, we can just connect the bridge like that. So it's been 4 years. I've been building platform there. I've been bringing different folks up in there, and it speaks for itself now. Like this Wednesday coming up, November 12th, will be the 4th anniversary of 79 FM.
That's incredible.
Yes, and this year has been insane. Like, it's been insane. I've been going crazy with the theme artists, and it wasn't like that initially. Like I said, it was here to get some good music. At least come here when I'm bringing to the table. But then I was just like, ain't a lot of places where y'all can hear like a Dwelle night or Music Soul Child night. So I was doing single artists. And then that's why I was like, you know what, let's do double artists. And it wasn't necessarily like a versus, because I don't do the versus joint.
Or competition between the two.
Yeah, no, it's more like what music like goes great with this other artist as well, right? So I had the Cleo Soul and Alex Isley night at the beginning of the year. And like, when I tell you, I don't lead people on when I make my flyers, but it legit says like, yo, this is a night dedicated to neo soul and R&B. And people thought they were about to pull up. I'm like, yo, nah, it ain't that. But I'm glad though, because like the idea of that makes me know that people know their music, and like the reaction of that kind of flew off like, yo, I need to keep coming to these Wednesdays. So
that was the one that people were telling me about.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's tapped in.
Yeah, for sure. And that was a beautiful night too. If I have a set, the full half, almost like 2 hours of the set is on my YouTube channel. Cause I start off with like heavy Alex, but like when my mans came in and taped the show, it was end up like being like heavy Cleo at that point. But still, it's a good mix of both throughout the whole thing.
So what has been your proudest moment in these past 4 years for 79?
Being able to connect with the city. Because like I said, it's still like a thing for me where I didn't think that I was going to be in this position, or being able to really like for people to really connect from where I'm at. That's really heartfelt, because people be out here like, and it's still people out here that's just like putting their heart on the table. Like all these ideas I be putting out, I'll be like, y'all gonna like this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it's like, yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like, I don't want to, the thing is now, like, I want people to come out and enjoy themselves. But like now, I mean, far as like the upcoming year, like it's going to be like a halt with the theme nights, just because I'm trying to sell people more of the party than I am like who's next, and I'm like,
Right.
it ain't like that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
want the vibe to be similar, but not to be always having to.
That's why it's never just like, yo, we playing, Alex Isley or Cleo Soul legit all night. It's
Right.
wrapped up. Everything is wrapped up with the essentials of what made these artists, what made me, what made y'all to actually come out. You know what I'm saying? So like when people hear that other side, it's like, oh, we can turn up and listen to Cleo Soul. What you mean, son? We can do this. And I'm like, yes, you can. So now going forward, like I'm gonna wrap this year up nice. You know, we're gonna do this D'Angelo tribute. Next month I'm doing I want to.
we get an exclusive?
Yes, I want to do, because I can be. Oops, it is what it is. I can be a huge. I'm a huge Beyonce fan.
Oh, okay.
Right, but like I'm telling you, like there's nobody in the city that plays Beyonce like me. I'm gonna say that.
That's a big claim.
No, ain't nobody gonna play Beyonce like me in the city. There's no shot, no diss or nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
But nobody plays Beyonce like me in the city, like at all. So it's either between I'm doing a whole Beyonce night to end the 2025 series, or we gonna do a Leon Thomas and Solange night.
Ooh.
So like, yeah, it can go either way. You know what I'm saying?
Either
because like
way,
we can
you got
have
good stuff.
It's like we got Beyonce, but this, you know what I'm saying? So like it's either one or two. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I like the way you think. And
Thank you.
obviously you're looking forward and trying to evolve this.
Mm-hmm.
So with Detroit being obviously the home of it all, what
Mm-hmm.
are you trying to do to preserve your legacy here in the city?
I think it's already preserved.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not trying to go any further. If I end up doing some things for the city, like I would like to do some things outside the city where, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to like help anybody get on their feet, or, you know what I'm saying, give some items away or something like that. I'll be involved with it in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I see somebody on the street, like you need some food or something, you know. But like far as like, I feel like Detroit is spoiled for me, with me though. Like because I it's like I'm here, and it's like every time, like, and I love doing it here, but like I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying, take it out the city. And I have my first stop coming up in Washington very soon for the
The
first
state or the city?
the city.
I know that's right. Go to
I'm
my
sorry,
stomping
yeah,
grounds.
Washington, yeah, DC, yeah.
Go to my stomping grounds. I know that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So like 79 FM is about to actually be first time debuted out there very soon.
They gonna love that. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
that.
I know. No, listen. So like, you know, I know like I love my city, but like I am ready to, you know what I'm saying, like take this elsewhere. But this gonna be always the home.
Right.
The actual like, yo, this is where it's anchored from. Like it's not gonna take me nowhere else. And I'm very humbled, you know what I'm saying, here in Detroit. And like I wanna stay that way also wherever I go. But anything else, like I said, if I have any opportunities for the city, like I would love to do something different if I can. But far as like, you know, like I said, I'm not really pushing anything else to have like, yo, it's gotta happen so like everybody would know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, it always end up happening like with just the grace anyway, where it's like people already appreciate it, or most appreciate it when they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like what I have done so far, like God has pushed me here, and I feel like it's everyday struggle with anybody that feels like they have something more to do. And I've been telling myself like, yo, like this not enough. Like I'm trying to gear for more things to happen for Wednesday. And like, I have reminders from friends that tell me like, yo, like you're doing just fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's not from them, then I hear from God too. So like, I'm not tripping at all. Not.
It makes sense that you want to branch off because you've been on the road yourself.
Yes.
Don't get it twisted. Come on out, Lil Brother's official DJ.
Yes.
I know that's right. How was being on the road? Because a lot of people don't know about Lil Brother.
No.
Which is crazy.
They do and they don't. Like it was this verse actually. Shout out to my homies, rapper Pooh and Fine Tigolo, but it was this verse that Pooh had said. He was like, it was off of Wish Me Well, they last single they put out. Everybody's favorite rappers, Let's Keep It Discreet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you think of LB, you got to think of who they influence. You got Kendrick.
Yeah.
You have Cole, and you got your man's Drake. You got your man's Drake, man. So like, you got the big three, and it's just like touring with them was like such an eye opener, and just like a crazy evolution for me to like just push through even more, because I'm a slumhead. So when they asked me to do this, I'm like, yeah, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? Bet I would do it. And it was just like, it wasn't random, but like, it was just like so lined up because I envisioned it. Fonte called me. It was like earlier within 2022. He was like, yeah, what's going on, man? I see you DJing out there in Detroit. He's like, what kind of music you play? I'm like, oh, I play foreign exchange. I play y'all stuff, hip hop, R&B, neo soul. He was like, all right. He was like, you got your passport? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I'm probably holler at you later on. And I'm like, all right, and I'm just like, I'm about to go on tour. I was like, I literally said this in my head.
That's crazy.
This is 22. I had a fire around like February of 2022. I was like messed up for a minute. Finally got in a new place. I haven't heard nothing. I ain't hear a word from them at all. And I'm just like, all right. I mean, I'm not expecting it to, but like, it was just like, I would love some good news right now. You know what I'm saying?
For
so
sure.
Like around August of 2022, I believe, Fonte called me. He's like, yo, you got some time to talk? I was like, yeah. He was like, all right, I got Pooh on the line. And he was just like, yo, he was like, we gearing up to get some stuff started. He was like, we want to see if you want to be our tour DJ. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. So when I got on the road with them, and actually this is the craziest part. This is how I know these brothers is on business. They was like, yeah, we're going to see the itinerary and everything. And I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking like, it's going to be, I'm believe like 2 weeks out, because they wanted me to come to the city and like check it out.
Right.
Come, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it was going to be like a whole thing to come actually check out their culture of hip hop.
That's cool.
Shout out to the Justice League. And I got the itinerary the next day. Like, I think I was gone that same weekend. That following weekend, I was gone. They flew me out there. You know what I'm saying? Met they people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had dinner. I think, no, actually we got Waffle House.
Come on now, Waffle
And we
House.
took it back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think it was a question. I think Fonte asked me at the table, or I think it was more, I believe it was at the table, but he was like, yo, like, is this something you want to do? Like, how you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? I was like, everybody's so nice. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, got into it, and one thing after another, like, I ended up learning who Little Brother truly was. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I'm not sure if like I said, this started because Fonte found me through Twitter, and I had sampled a song from Solange's album, and I did the hashtag, and he was going through the album reviews of that, and I, my beat flip was on the hashtag, so he was like, yo, like, what is this? So I was asleep. It's like 3:00 in the morning. I'm looking at my reviews, like, I'm just like, oh, let me see what they said on Twitter. This was Twitter days before Elon bought it. So algorithm was beautiful. But he was going through it, and I looked, the homie Dart Adams had hollered. He was like, Fonte Coleman want that track. And I'm like, this is 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, I know who Fonte is, but who is Fonte Coleman? So I go to Google. I'm like, oh, wait, Fonte Coleman is Fonte. I was like, oh, snap, bet. So on to the next, like, we end up connecting, and that same beat ended up being on the last Little Brother album. It's called Work Through Me. And it's tied with the homie, like I said, me and Focus actually made the beat, because I think the sample was too much to clear. They was like giving them a hard time, I believe. So like Focus the producer, I don't know if you know who that is. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Ended up lacing the track off my drums, and it just ended up becoming a banger. So like when I heard it instantly, because I heard the album from start to finish, and I heard my drums, I'm just like going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted like more of a producer DJ type thing, which made sense. Right. You know what I'm saying? Bring more some flavor feel to the group. And learning them brothers, like I said, has been a blessing. I feel like God definitely placed me there for the right reason. And we ended up the tour great. You know what I'm saying? This was their last tour. Mm-hmm. We ended it off in Raleigh for the last venue tour, which was amazing. That's
their home, right?
Yeah. They from Raleigh. Raleigh. Not
well, around that area.
Around that area, yeah. You got Greensboro.
Right.
I've been learning. I'm still learning where they from. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's been incredible with them. And then we ended off in Raleigh, had an amazing show, and then we took it to the cruise. We did the Rock the Bells joint. So we went to Miami to Bimini. I said it right?
I think so.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think it's Bimini. Yeah. So, yeah, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Met a lot of good folks on that boat, you know. Connected with DJ Cool.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, DJ Cool. Man, super cool. Super cool. Of course, DJ Cool. Connected with MC Light. Jadakiss. Insane. Jazzy Jeff. Afion Crockett. Man, Lupe Fiasco. Yeah. No, it was a time on that boat, man. Like legit. And we rocked it. You know what I'm saying? So like now, I don't want to stop.
Right.
You know, but it's like they gear. I feel like if anything, they set the standard of where, you know what I'm saying, where to be.
Next.
And yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of tools and a lot of blueprints now, like working with them. And so I don't feel like it's done. It's done touring, but like you have to just like wait and see, because like we thinking about, you know what I'm saying? It could be like festivals, but it got to be like, yo, we here with it. You know what I'm saying? So like, but other than that, like, yeah, no, it's been so good touring with them. You know?
So
and like
cool.
now, like I said, it ain't really done. It's like they family too. It's not just like we do work. Of course we break bread, but like these are family. You know what I'm saying? I can call them. It's just like, yeah, man, how you doing today? You all right? Like, you know, it's like ain't no issue. So yeah, I love them.
I
Shout out
love
to
that
y'all,
for
yeah.
you, because as a fan of them, like I can only imagine being able to just call. But I love what has happened in your career. I love how full circle it's been for you. I love how organic has been for you.
Yeah.
And I love that you are looking to the future from Detroit to beyond. But I want to end this off with a rapid fire Detroit questions. This might get you, get you thinking a little bit. So let's start off. East side or west side?
West side.
One spot that you take an outer towner to?
One spot I take an outer towner to.
One spot that you got to take someone who's not from here to?
I would say Coney, but I'm like anti-Coney right now. Yeah, I'm anti. It depends what Coney. I'll take him to a Coney. It's a Coney spot. It's on 8 Mile. It's Omega Coney Island. Listen, this is the best Coney Island in the world. Probably had to take him there because it's the only Coney I know that serves. We got salmon and eggs in the morning. Like, it's really good. Okay. And they close at 3:00, so they care about the quality of you know what I'm saying? It's not 24 hours. They say they care about their restaurant. So I'm like, yeah, I'll probably have to take them to Omega, Coney Island.
I love that. Okay. What street or neighborhood tells your story?
7 Mile Greenfield.
Period. Detroit track that you put it on and the crowd jumps immediately.
Boss 'em and get this money, boy.
Oh.
Would you? Or you got I roll with my, get high with my, count stack with my, yeah.
Okay.
Any blade for sure. Any blade.
That is true.
Yeah.
People do be going crazy. Okay. A favorite local artist not a lot of people know about?
Mefta.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Mefta. Yes.
I'm going to tap in. Now, Detroit slang. What's a word or a phrase only locals get?
What up, though? Come on now.
And if Detroit was an emoji, what would it be?
I'm trying not to think of a sports team. So I'm like, I'm putting a tiger, a lion, a hockey stick all together. Hey, it'll be the heart symbol. There's all love here.
Who's someone in the Detroit scene that you think is doing incredible work right now and deserves to be highlighted as a Detroit changemaker?
This is hard because I know so many people that are doing this.
You can name like 5. Like, run
okay,
down a
top
list.
5? Okay,
Yeah.
bet. All right, bet. That's cool. Because there's one I was like, yo. He's like, what about me, son? All right, I'll top the homies. They are an entity, so I have to put them like they, you know what I'm saying, one. House Party Detroit for sure. They've been moving the culture for a while. They definitely deserve their flowers. For sure. My homie Full Body Durag, incredible producer, DJ. Oh my God, insane. Who else I've been looking at that's been pretty dope? Scott Jetta. And there's no order, really. You know what I'm saying? No order. Black Keto. Definitely Blaaqito. Essentially, like I said, what I like about him is like he brings a lot of his culture into the city too,
Right.
which has been like prevalent for like heavy prevalent for the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because like we have like our culture, but bringing like the Afro scene. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing that over here and like mixing it in. Like it's a good culture shift for sure.
I love that.
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, D'Angelo night going down November 12th.
Yeah.
Where can everybody find you so they can stay up to date with what Blaaqgold's got going on?
They can find me at Blaaqgold. That's Blaaqgold at Blaaqgold. Blaaqgold on Instagram.
And get it right. There's no space.
There's
no nothing. 'Cause
Listen.
I saw that post the other day.
It's a reminder because it's no shade to nobody. Because when you want your name correct and you want to see your name on the lights or whatever, like you want to be like, oh yeah,
but there's a typo.
It's a typo. So like, yeah, it's no space. It's all one word. It can be. I ain't gonna say it's all caps. It's just all together. We're gonna put it like that because I don't want to, people to go there like, yo, I seen a space actually on your Spotify, and I'm like, that's the Spotify's actually fault too. So, but no, yeah, it's Blaaqgold, Blaaqgold. This Wednesday at Spotlight Detroit, we're going to go up for the 4th anniversary. We're going to do it for D'Angelo, a very loved one, lost one, And I didn't want to, low key, like I didn't want to. I actually put a poll up to, see like what people wanted to, because I had all these ideas. I'm like, yo, what should we do for the 4th anniversary? And then he died. It was like, I was like, it was on, I was like,
only right.
Yeah, it's only right. You know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like my heart was in it to do it too. So like, Wednesday is definitely going to be like a very, very, very like curated, you know what I'm saying? Like really personal, you know what I'm saying? Cause like it's D'Angelo.
Right.
And like, it didn't really hit me. I don't know if like when something really hit you like a couple days after,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was with MJ. I'm just like, for real? And I just found myself crying in the car as a kid. I'm like, yo, like he gone. You know what I'm saying? So like with D'Angelo, it was just like, it was a good thing to see like my timeline flood. I'm like, yo, everybody on, clearly I'm following the right people.
Right.
But like at the same time, like it got overwhelming because I'm like, yo, like he's actually out of here. You know what I'm saying? So like it's gonna be a time, like I said, to celebrate life. Clearly, you know what I'm saying, birthdays, whoever's invited, like just more than what, you know what I'm saying, just like if we think of his morning, like we got 4 years of me, you know what I'm saying, actually like bringing like us, because it's not just a me thing, 4 years of Detroit actually like celebrating the energy that we brought to Spotlight Detroit. So shout out to Ruler, shout out to Jesse for making me or helping me out with like just bringing like the energy up in the space. Like couldn't do them without them also. So yeah.
Well, I'm excited to see what goes down November 12th, and obviously still follow. And thank you so much for your time, Blaaqgold.
Thank you so much for yours too. Appreciate you.